Hey everybody, the old captain here. We're in Vegas. Hang on, I'll show you Vegas. These phones do this. These things are so cool. See, look, there's Vegas. Ah, we're at the Sun Coast. Hey, you know what? I'm going to show you That's my cigar lounge down there. That's my favorite cigar lounge in all Vegas. Now that you all have epileptic seizures by moving around. Let's get this thing situated. All right, real quick lesson here, especially for you millennials, but it's a very important lesson for everybody in economics. We all can't work for nonprofits, okay? I have a thing that I do, and I meet people. And what is shocking is the increase. I've been doing it for quite some time. What is shocking is the increasing percentage, not number, but percentage of people that when I'm introduced to them, especially if they're younger, but certainly going up to baby boomer age, how many of you fucking idiots work in nonprofits? And by nonprofits, I don't just mean, the United Way. And some of these I shouldn't be so hard on the nonprofits because some actually do good work. But by nonprofits, I mean anything that is not driven by profit. Government, public sector, nonprofits, actual charitable agencies, schools, public education. And the reason we can't all work for nonprofits is because the sad truth of the matter is nonprofits don't produce jack shit. Okay? The truth about nonprofits is that it's the tail wagging the dog or the cart before the horse. You are putting the demands or the wishes or the dreams of employees and what people would like to do ahead of what is actually called for in the economy. For example, there's a certain amount of demand for Big Macs. There's a certain amount of demand for oil or gallons of gas. There's a certain amount of demand for hotel rooms that we actually luxuriously and luckily got upgraded for. And what companies do, for-profit companies do, entrepreneurs, really smart people, sometimes not so smart people, they go out and they hire the right amount of people to meet demand, to produce the amount of Big Macs, oil, or hotel rooms that is in demand by the population. What I see with nonprofits, especially in the younger generation, they decide that they want to go work for a nonprofit. And then all of a sudden, surprise, surprise, these nonprofits start sprouting up all over the place. Now here's the problem. There's no demand for you. The only reason there are so many people going into nonprofits and becoming teachers and becoming government workers is because they want to. And there's enough idiots that either donate money or people who are forced to pay money into the government, pay taxes, to create these make-work jobs that, sadly, because there's really no demand for you, solves no problems. And before you get all huffy-puffy and proud about your little fucking nonprofit goal or you're your school teacher, have any of you solved the fucking problem? Name one. March of Dimes is the only one that came to mind that's actually solved the problem that it was supposed to. And now I don't know what they do. They do March for Dimes. I don't know what they're trying to solve. The Susan Komen, the pink ribbon things. Geez, there's still breast cancer. All these nonprofits for what? Oh, we're going to go for a walk. We're going to do a walk to raise awareness of ding-dong diphtheria and all this other shit. You guys never solved the problem. And here's the reason why. And I always like to get to the heart of the matter. It's because these nonprofits and government jobs do not exist for their stated purpose. The Susan G. Komen Foundation does not exist to solve cancer. The elementary school, public school system does not exist to educate children. And any one of these 503Cs, these nonprofit, like what was it, the Cancer Institute of America? All it is to enrich you people and give you people jobs. This is an entire industry that is created for lazy people in the United States who don't want to be doing engineering, they don't want math, they don't want to do STEM degrees, they don't want to do calculus. They just want to help people. I just want to help the children. No. Like pretty much every leftist movement, every leftist organization, your goal is to enrich yourself. It is not to help the poor people in Africa. It's not to help the poor people in Haiti. It's not to. The entire UN is just a big employment machine for the first world's worthless, most talented, lying sack of shit people. And it's the same thing with the schools. We employ largely talented, especially in the elementary ages, grades. It's largely talentless women. As we get a little bit into the upper grades, it's largely talentless men. You get into academia. Oh my God, you want to talk about a bunch of worthless nonprofit scammers and lampreys? There's your professors. But I just want to point it out. I just want to point it out. You could fool other people. You could fool the dipshits who actually donate to these causes. Yeah, you can get those dumbass jocks to wear the fucking pink gloves when they're throwing the football or swinging that stick at the sphere to hit it over the fence and everyone goes crazy. You can fool those idiots. But just to let you know, there's an increasing percentage of people who see right through that bullshit. It's all about the fucking money. And it's all about you. You don't give two flying fucks about the kids. You don't give two flying fucks about kids with cancer. You don't give two flying fucks about people with Down syndrome. You don't give two flying fucks about educating the kids of America. It's simply easy employment for you. And what's worse, there's some honor if you just took a fucking government check. If you just went on welfare and said, I don't want to work. At least you're honest. But you guys, no, it's not just that you need easy money. You need to have an ego attached to it. You need to be championing some fucking cause so that you can feel, I work for the children. I work for nonprofit. I'm selling. And the way you people brag about your worthless fucking careers. Please, shut the fuck up, and why don't you do what real adults do, and that is produce something that society wants, and actually solve a problem that's solvable, instead of fucking bitch and whine for more money, because that's all your job is. That's all your job I ever find out ever is. You never solve the problem, you never ever educate the kids, cancer's still around, and you guys are still bitching and whining for more money. So, for those of us who know what's going on and aren't stupid jocks that wear pink things and have absolutely no fucking spine, fuck you. We know you're parasites of society. We hate your fucking guts. And you're not fooling us. You're not fooling us. You're despicable. You're lampreys. You're parasites. And it's the ego and the hypocrisy on all of it that makes you particularly scummy. Best of luck to all of you. Toodles.